Today, I put Anthony Edwards in Michael Jordan's 1984 NBA draft. Ant has shown that he is a young star in this league with incredible playoff performances. He's been so great that people have been comparing him to Michael Jordan. So today, we're going to put Ant to the test by dropping him in MJ's 84 draft. Anthony Edwards ended up getting selected 5th overall by the Philadelphia 76ers. In real life, Barkley went to the Sixers. And in this NBA universe, Michael Jordan went to the Houston Rockets, Hakeem went to the Blazers. We saw a lot of changes as a result of Ant being in this draft. And I have to say, Ant was drafted into a pretty solid situation. He's going to be playing alongside veterans like Dr. J and Moses Malone. And Malone is one of the best players in the league at a 95 overall. But despite the fact that Philadelphia has a lot of talent, Ant is still the best shooting guard on the team, meaning that he should be an immediate starter for Philly. But without any more talking, let's jump into year one, Ant-Man's rookie year. Season is wrapped, Magic wins MVP, and oh my goodness, the round mound of rebound was cooking. 27 and 12 in his rookie year is insanity. Hakeem wins DPOY as a rookie, and Anthony Edwards was named to All-Rookie First Team. A solid year for Ant, averaging 21 points and 5 rebounds. And keep in mind, he was playing alongside stars like Dr. J and Moses Malone, but he was still able to get his. We were the 3 seed this year as we won 56 games. A great season for the team. In round number 1 of the playoffs, we'll be taking on the Bucks with Sidney Moncrief and Marquise Johnson. I think we got them for sure. Game 1 will go to us. We also win game 2, and we get out of there in a sweep. Second round, it's going to be the Detroit Pistons, the bad boys. I can't lie, this matchup is probably going to be tougher, but I still think from a talent standpoint, we're better. We win game 1, they win game 2. We end up taking game 3 and 4, but they'll win game 5. So hopefully we can close this one out in 6. But real quick, I want to check out how Ant's been doing. Okay, Ant-Man. He has been a playoff star so far, maintaining his regular season numbers in the postseason. That's impressive from a rookie. And hopefully we can close this series out in game 6. It's close headed into the 4th quarter, but it looks like we will get out of here. Anthony Edwards, 22 points to beat the Pistons. Next up, we got the Celtics, our toughest opponent yet. Game 1 will go to Boston. We take game 2. They're going to win game 3 and 4. Uh-oh. They eliminate us in 5. Yeah, that Boston team was going to be tough to get through. Ant's numbers dropped off in the conference finals. Moses Malone was incredible for us. Dr. J was good, but unfortunately we lost to the eventual champions. A conference finals run in year 1 though is nothing to laugh at. Not too shabby from Anthony Edwards, if I do say so myself. Ant is up to an 82 overall headed into his 2nd season. He also ended up getting 10 new badges. Now unfortunately the guys around him are starting to get older. Dr. J's down to an 86 at 35 years old, and Moses Malone is down to a 94 at 30. So Ant's gonna need to carry a little bit more this year. He's gonna have a little more on his shoulders, but we've seen the type of things Ant can do. I think he can handle that as we head into his 2nd season. Season is wrapped. Magic wins MVP. Pat Ewing Rookie of the Year. Look at Hakeem go, man. Another DPOY. Mike wins Most Improved. So you can see these guys in the 84 draft, man, they're not playing around. But Anthony Edwards isn't playing around either. 25 PPG in year 2. I said he needed to take a leap, and he did exactly that. And the team was great. We were number 1 in the East, winning 57 games. Our round 1 matchup against the Cavs should be easy. Okay, it is not going to be easy. We are tied up at 2 apiece against a mediocre Cavs team. Come on, Ant. We got to finish the job here in game 5. Now, if you all didn't know, back during this era of NBA, the first round was first to 3 wins, effectively making this game 5 a game 7 that we ended up winning. Shout out to Ant coming through with 27. And in round 2, we got the Indiana Pacers Pacers. The Pacers are led by Clark Kellogg. Again, not a great team, but they're giving us comp. We're tied up at 2 apiece after 4 games. Let's jump in the Simcast for game 5. See, that's the type of win we needed. An absolute blowout, a statement win, winning by almost 40 points as Ant drops 23. Just one more game and we'll be in the conference final. And we will take down Indiana in the final game. Anthony Edwards, 31 points. Moses Malone, 27 and 23. What a great duo we have with Malone and Edwards. And in the conference finals, we've got a chance to make things right against Boston. We lost last time, but this year we were the 1 seed. Let's take this squad down. And this series has gone exactly how I expected it. It's been very competitive. We're all tied up at 2 apiece headed into game 5. When you're taking on an all-time great like Larry Legendary, it's not going to be easy. But we will get the game 5 win. Edwards, 27 points. Anthony Edwards doesn't bend, break, or fold in the NBA playoffs, man. We just need one more performance like that from Ant and we'll be in the finals, and it looks like we're gonna get it. Edwards, 32, Malone, 35 and 18, and we're moving on to take on the Blazers. They're led by Hakeem Olajuwon. Here we go. Another member of the 84 draft alongside Edwards. Game 1 of the series will go to the Blazers. They also win game 2. Not a great start for your 76ers, but we do manage a game 3 win. They take game 4, but we'll win game 5. All right, Ant, let's see if you can make things interesting with a game 6 win here. Nope, we're out of here, man. Edwards only 17 in this one, and the Blazers will win the championship, led by Hakeem Olajuwon. That is a devastating loss, man. Especially knowing that Dr. J and Moses Malone were regressing last year and will probably regress some more. I'm concerned, I can't lie to y'all. Dr. J's down to an 83, Ant is up to an 84. Hold on, what do they have Ant's potential at in this? No way they only got his potential at 92. We know he's better than that in real life, so I'm actually gonna up this. I mean, come on, man. It's Anthony Edwards. Y'all have seen the type of things he's been doing in real life, so I'm going to edit his player card, and I want to be transparent with you all about that because I don't want y'all to think I'm faking videos or anything. I'm going to show you guys this part of the process. So now Anthony Edwards should become much better as we continue the simulation. Now that all that talking's out the way, let's get into year 3. And this is your year to win a championship. You got to make it happen sooner rather than later so that we don't see Dr. J regress even more and Moses Malone regress even more. Year 3 is wrapped. Hakeem wins MVP. Sabonis wins Rookie of the Year. Hakeem also wins DPOY. Man, after beating Ant in the finals, Hakeem just got even better. No All-NBA this year for Ant-Man, but we did win 53 games as a team, and Ant averaged about 23 a night. In round 1 of the playoffs, we'll be taking on Detroit. We beat this team before, but this series against the Pistons is going to come down to the wire. We're all tied up at 2 apiece as we head into game 5, and we're going to lose in round 1. Oh, Ant, the numbers dropped off. Only 20 a night in the first round. The Blazers go back-to-back on titles, and we gotta bounce back in year 4, and Anthony is in a position to bounce back because after adjusting his potential to where it should be, Ant is becoming a superstar. He's up to an 89 overall. Dr. J is down to an 80, but Moses Malone is holding strong at a 94. So our superstar duo is gonna need to get the job done this year. They aren't gonna have the help of Dr. J as much as they have in previous years. Year 4 in the books, Charles Barkley wins MVP. We're just seeing the 84 draft class take over this league, man. No All-NBA this year for Ant, though. That's surprising. We did win 51 games. We're used to regular season success at this point. Edwards averaged 23 points and 6 rebounds on the year. In round 1 of the playoffs, we'll be taking on the Pistons. They got us out of here last year. They better not do it again. They're the 7th seed. We're up 2-1, and we take care of them in 4 this time. Round 2, it'll be the Bullets. Oh, come on, bro. This should be another win for the Sixers. Yep, we take them down in 5. Next up, it'll be the Bulls, led by MVP Barkley. Game 1 of the series goes to Chicago. We win Game 2. They take Game 3, and we win Game 4. So we're all tied up, headed into an important Game 5. And also, real quick, if you're enjoying the video so far, I'd really appreciate if you consider subscribing. We're trying to hit 40K. And it looks like the guys will come through with a Game 5 win. Anthony Edwards only 17. He's averaging about 22 a night so far in this playoff run. He fouled out in this game, so he didn't really get the opportunity to score too much, but Moses Malone had his back. And now we've got a chance to eliminate the Bulls here in Game 6. We got off to a strong start in the first quarter. Bulls are trying to bounce back, though. They're going to gain the lead. Oh, we got to jump in. 1-point game, 2 minutes to go. Finals trip on the line. Turn this era filter off. And here we go. Up by a point. We have possession of the ball. Mo Cheeks with it now. He's going to swing it to Anthony Edwards. Edwards working in the mid-range where he does a lot of damage in real life. But the ball will now go down to Dr. J. Irving going to fake. Put up the layup. Oh, no. Where's Moses Malone at, man? Reggie Theus gives it over to Harper. Harper is going to spin, attack the basket, swing it over to Theus, who's fouled. First foul shot for Theus is good. And after that foul shot, Moses Malone checked in the game. Theus will knock down the second one as well. So we are down by a point here. Still plenty of time. About 1:30 remaining. Mo Cheeks looking for Moses Malone in the post. Here we go. It's going to go down to Moses. Some post work. He fakes. Swings it down to Ant. Ant over to Anderson. Now it goes to Irving. Back to Edwards for a mid-range. And he misses. Malone the rebound. And he's going to put it back up and in. Good follow for Moses Malone to give us a 1-point lead here. Reggie Theus has it here. He's had a big game so far. He's going to swing it to Harper. Harper is defended by Cheeks. It'll go over to Malone for a wide open midi that he misses. Malone will grab the board. Where is Barkley at? I just now realized that Charles Barkley fouled out in 29 minutes. So it's going to be on his teammates to get the job done as the clock ticks under a minute. Mo Cheeks over to Anthony Edwards. Edwards working on Reggie Theus here. Ant's taking his time. He's going to get the screen from Moses Malone. Edwards lets a 3 fly and misses. So Chicago gets another shot at it here as there's about 30 seconds on the clock. Harper, defended by Cheeks, going to get the screen, put up a floater and get it to go. Bad defense from your Philadelphia 76ers, and the Bulls will go get a bucket. All right, man, it's not looking too good. Down by a point here. We need a bucket. 24 seconds remaining. Mo Cheeks attacking the basket. Cheeks gonna walk it back out to the 3-point line and throw it away. What are we doing, man? That's why I was saying it's not looking good. Our clutch time execution has been terrible. Rollins gonna knock down the first free throw. Second one for Rollins is also good. We're down by 3, 16 seconds left. I don't think we have any timeouts either. Cheeks gonna bring up the ball. We need a 3-pointer here. Cheeks gonna fake and let one fly. He misses. That is going to do it. We lose in Game 6. No Barkley on the floor in crunch time. Moses Malone, absolutely incredible. Anthony, only 17 in this one. So it'll all come down to the 7th and final game. And we need a big performance out of you. This game is going back and forth so far. Now we have the lead in the third. It looks like we might have this one in the bag. Yes, we're going to run away with it. Despite an Anthony Edwards stinker, 10 points, and he fouled out. In the NBA Finals, it's going to be the Mavericks with John Stockton and Mark Aguirre. Game 1 of the series will go to us. We also win Game 2. Mavs take Game 3 and 4. So a good start for your Sixers, but then we lose the next 2, leading to a big Game 5 with the series all tied up. Oh no, we lost again. Anthony Edwards' numbers are dropping off in the finals, and now we're facing elimination in Game 6. Don't do this, man. No way, we're gonna lose. So we won the first 2, then lost the next 4. Edwards with 33 in this one. Mark Aguirre wins Finals MVP. We've been in the mix for a lot of these years of Anthony Edwards' career, but so far we've never been able to finish the job and win the Larry O'Brien. And with Dr. J down to a 78, it seems like he's not going to be too much help. Moses Malone is also down to a 93 as he's 33 years old. Luckily, Edwards is now a 93 as well. We need Ant to become that definitive #1 guy as he heads into his 5th season. Year 5 is wrapped. Hakeem wins MVP. There we go, Ant. All-NBA 2nd team as he averages 27 a night. A career high in scoring, and we needed that this year from Edwards. And we won 52 games, so good stuff, Ant. Round 1 will be taking on the Celtics. Larry Bird still in his prime at a 97 overall. This is going to be tough. Okay, maybe not. We take care of them in 4. Next up, it'll be Chicago. We had a good battle with them last year in the conference finals. Game 1 will go to Chicago this year. They also win the 2nd game. We finally get a win in game 3, and we also take game 4. Give us game 5 here. We lost, but we won game 6, setting up a winner go home game 7 against the Bulls. And this one is going to come down to the wire. A minute 50 remaining. Chicago is up by 2. Bulls also have the ball here. It's going to go into Ron Harper. Harper is defended by Mo Cheeks. They're looking for Barkley in the post, I think. Oh no, Harper's going to call his own number. He's trying to make a move here. He swings it over to Schrempf. Now it goes to Watley. Watley will get the screen from Barkley. Barkley rolls to the basket. Watley gonna throw it away. Oh my goodness, bad pass. There goes Anthony Edwards. He'll swing it up to Thompson, who flies to the basket for the slam. Big play there. Defense into offense. Oh my goodness, did I read that correctly? Anthony Edwards has 45 and is cooking. Ron Harper bringing up the ball. He'll dump it down to Barkley. Barkley, oh my goodness, he's strong. He misses the layup, goes back up and misses again. But bro, he was moving our big man. Anyway, Ant with the ball. He'll swing it over to Cheeks. Cheeks going to the basket here. Gives it to Malone. Malone backing down his man. Gonna spin again. He's not really getting anywhere. He's gonna step back. Mid-range is good. Oh my goodness. So now we have a 2-point lead as the clock ticks under 50 seconds. Here comes Charles Barkley. Some Barkley bag work. Oh my goodness. Charles working his way to the basket. Swings it over to Watley. Watley will get the screen from Schrempf. Attack the basket and is rejected. Here goes Mo Cheeks moving in transition. He's going to slow it up a bit. Get the ball to Ant, bro. He has a million points. Oh no, we tried to get it to Ant. Almost lost it. Now we finally get it to Edwards. Edwards swings it over to Anderson. Anderson back to Ant-Man. Ant over to a wide open Anderson for a 3 and he misses. Malone gets the rebound. What a board. And now we have the lead and the ball with 12 seconds left. Mo Cheeks is going to be stepping up to the line for 2 huge foul shots. All right, Maurice, we need these. First one is cash. Second one for Mo is also good, giving us a 4-point lead here with 11 seconds remaining. 2-possession game. Just do not let up a 3-pointer and we should be in business here. Rollins into Schrempf. Schrempf gonna let one fly, miss. Barkley grabs the board and tips it in. But I don't think that's going to move the needle as long as we hit some free throws. Now, if we miss a free throw, things could get a little bit ugly here. I can't lie to you. Moses Malone into Mo Cheeks, and Cheeks is going to shoot some foul shots. He hit the last 2, and he misses this one. No, man, that leaves the door open for Chicago. They can force OT with the 3-ball here. It's going to go into Theus. Theus bringing the ball up the floor, swings it to Schrempf. Schrempf over to Harper, over to Barkley, who's open, and he misses. Thank goodness. we're moving on to the conference finals. Bro, I thought Barkley was about to hit that. But Anthony Edwards' 45-point night was not spoiled by Charles Barkley. We're moving on. Man, Moses Malone didn't really show up. Nobody really showed up, but Ant said, don't worry, I got us. And in the conference finals, we're going to take on Milwaukee. Sidney Moncrief, Marquise Johnson, Sabonis, Buck Williams, a good team. Game 1 will go to them. They also win Game 2. We'll take Game 3, but we lose Game 4 and ultimately get out of there in 5. A tough loss, but a great playoff effort from Anthony Edwards. The best playoff run statistically for him as an individual player in his entire career. But at this point, I'm starting to wonder if Ant can get it done in Philadelphia. I mean, Moses Malone is down to a 90 overall. I think Dr. J might have retired at this point. Mo Cheeks is regressing down to an 82. I mean, Ant is incredible individually. He's up to a 95 overall, but the team is just old, man. Nonetheless, we'll see what we can do this year. Just incredible hoops from Hakeem, another MVP. Anthony Edwards makes third team this year, averaging about 28 a night, and we won 52 games. So like usual, we were near the top of the East. Round 1, we're taking on Orlando. We sweep them. Round 2, we got the Bucks, who beat us last year. But this time we're up 3-2. All right, we're headed to a Game 7. Team looks better than last year, man. But we'll see if we can get it done. Looks like Game 7 is going to come down to the wire. Shout out to 2K, coming through with quite a few hopping games today. All tied up at 109 apiece. We have possession of the ball on our home floor. Brat's going to give it into Mo Cheeks. Now it goes to Edwards. Edwards straight to the basket, pulls a short jumper and misses. Come on, Ant. Ant has not been good when we've seen him in the hopping games. Ball will go to Jeff Hornacek. Hornacek over to Sidney Moncrief. Moncrief down to the post to Johnson. Johnson backing down to his man, and he gets the layup to go. Oh my goodness, you're too small. Bucks are up by 2. Edwards will get the screen from Malone. He's going to pull a midi and knock it down. Big bucket from Ant. So we are all tied up here as Johnson brings up the ball for Milwaukee. Johnson will get the screen at the foul line, walk it out to the three-point line, spin, attack the basket, swing it over to Jones. Jones over to Hornacek. Hornacek gets the screen. He's going to let one fly, and Jeff misses. It's rebounded by Bratz. Bratz going to give it over to Spud Webb. Spud! I was about to say, I saw somebody really small on the court. Moncrief bringing it up. He'll spin a couple times, pull a mid-range and miss. It's rebounded by Edwards. About 30 seconds remaining here as we're all tied up. And to the basket! And he's going to slam one home. Big bucket from Anthony Edwards. See, that's the type of stuff I'm trying to see from Ant. 31 seconds remaining here. We've got a 2-point lead. Bro, why are the Bucks just wasting their timeouts? 2K, y'all need to fix that. It's been in the game for a good minute now. Williams gives it into Moncrief. Moncrief with it. He'll get the screen here. Sidney Moncrief finds Hornacek on the three-point line. Great pass down to Johnson for the slam. And we're all tied up here, so I'm assuming Ant's going to wait till the last second to shoot. Edwards is defended by Hornacek here. Chance to win this game. Not much time left. Edwards' layup is good with no time left. It says 0 seconds on the clock, so there must be like 0.5 or something like that. What a play from Anthony Edwards. I guess the Bucks have time to get a shot off though. Williams into Hornacek. He didn't even get it off in time and he hit it, but that's not gonna count. Anthony Edwards wins the game for the Sixers. Huge play from Ant. 31 points in this one. Man, Philadelphia superstar went off in this game. And in the conference finals, we got the Indiana Pacers led by Karl Malone. Game 1 of the series will go to Indiana. They also win game 2. We're going to take game 3 and 4. Come on, Ant. We lose game 5. But we win game 6. Another game 7 on the way. But unfortunately, we lose in this game 7. Edwards 26 is not going to be enough. He averaged almost 30 for this playoff run. But we still lost. And now Moses Malone is down to an 88. Ant holding strong at a 95. But with 2 years left on his contract, you have to ask, will Anthony Edwards consider leaving Philadelphia if he hasn't won a championship by then? Another season in the books. There goes Hakeem again, man. Anthony Edwards, All-NBA second, averages 31 a night this year, a career high. He led Philly to the 1 seed. They should have gave Ant the MVP. Round 1, we're going to be taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. We lost. Ant gave us 32 a night. And man, what I was saying about free agency, I mean, I just feel like if the Sixers can't win, maybe Ant should look elsewhere because clearly he's giving his best effort. It's not like he's selling in the playoffs and the team's losing. Yeah, I mean, Moses Malone down to an 85. And if I were you, I wouldn't sign that extension with the Sixers. Another season in the books. Magic wins MVP. Ant, All-NBA first team, 32 a night. Incredible scoring. And if y'all noticed, he did sign a 4-year extension with the team. I guess I can't blame him. We have been a good regular season squad. He could definitely be in a worse situation. In round 1, we're taking on Chicago. Let's see what we can do here. Dog, come on, man. The round mound of rebound was cooking us. And bro, Ant's just doing such great things in the postseason. That's why it's sad to see him lose. Don't worry, Tyrone Hill is here to save the day. All right, y'all are gonna be mad at me, but here's what happened. I forgot to start the recording at the end of the season. Luckily, I noticed as we're in the conference finals right now, Anthony Edwards ended up advancing all the way here. And in the conference finals, we are taking on the Magic, led by Michael Jordan, who just joined the team last summer in free agency. We've got a tied series at 2 apiece. This is game 5. Magic have a 2-point lead and the ball. Here goes Jordan. He'll swing it over to Vandeweghe. Now it goes to McLeod. McLeod will get the screen. McLeod gonna give it down to Ellison. Ellison defended by Malone. Ellison will put up the layup and misses. Ball will go up to Tyrone Hill. Hill gonna swing it over to Edwards. Edwards attacking the basket. He's gonna fake, swing it over to a wide open Hill who misses. Come on, you gotta make that. That's so open. Now McLeod's moving in transition. He'll swing it over to Jordan. MJ in the corner here. He's gonna give it over to Vandeweghe. Vandeweghe over to Wilkins. Back to Mike. MJ, not much time left to make his move. He swings it over to Kiki. Kiki gonna fake, put up a midi and miss it. Down by 2 points here. Less than a minute to go for your Philadelphia 76ers. Morris over to Malone, and Malone gets fouled. All right, Moses, we need both of these. First foul shot is good. Second one for Moses Malone is also good. Big free throws. All tied up here, about 45 seconds remaining. Ellison will give it into Edwards. Edwards over to Vandeweghe. Vandeweghe over to Mike. Mike on the 3-point line here. Now he works his way to the mid-range. He's going to swing it out to Vandeweghe. Almost stepped out of bounds. Now it's going to go to Edwards, not to be confused with Anthony. Not much time left for Orlando. They need to take a shot. It'll go to Grant. Grant's layup is off. We get the board call timeout. All right, Ant, we've seen you hit a big game winner before. Let's see if you can do it again, this time against Michael Jordan. MJ is defending Edwards on this final possession. Here we go. I'm assuming Ant will take his time here. No need to rush it if you're Edwards. He'll walk it out to the 3-point line as the clock ticks under 10 seconds. Ant working in the mid-range here. Gonna put up an awkward floater and miss it. Magic grab the board. No timeouts left. Vandeweghe. Oh my goodness. Kiki Vandeweghe from full court to win game 5. Are you kidding me? What a shot from Kiki. Wow. Bro, you've got to be kidding me. Bro hit a dude perfect trick shot in the clutch. Mike with 27, Ant with 33, and Kiki was the MVP of this game. So now the Magic are up 3-2. Also, just so y'all know, we beat Miami round 1, the Pistons round 2. Anyway, let's jump in the Simcast for game 6. Season on the line here. Come on, y'all really thought we were going to lose 2 in a row. It's a big dub as Ant has 34. Shout out to Chris Morris, who's been hooping in this postseason. He had 33 in this one. And now we've got a winner go home game 7 coming up. Ant versus MJ. Here we go. Magic have the lead in the 4th. We're going to lose, man. we come up short once again. It seems like that has been the story of this video. We always get close, but we end up losing, and the Magic go on to win the title. The supporting cast around Edwards is cooked, bro. At 27 years old, Ant is still ringless, and to be honest with y'all, looking at this team, I don't know how he's gonna win one in Philly. I really hope he doesn't sign another extension with this team. And as a matter of fact, if Ant doesn't win a ring in the final 2 years of his contract, I'm gonna force him to test free agency. I feel like at this point, he's played plenty of years in Philadelphia, and he might just need a change of scenery. Another season in the books, man. Hakeem is just too nice. Anthony Edwards, all NBA first team. Y'all see the type of things he's doing. He's elite. We only won 45 games this year. Definitely a step down from what we're used to, but we sweep round 1. Round 2, we got the Pacers, and okay, we're up 3-1. We lose game 5 and we beat them in 6. So despite a shaky regular season, things have gone smooth so far in the playoffs. Let's see if we can make the finals. Game 1 will go to the Hawks. They also win game 2. Oh, okay. We got swept. Anthony Edwards was incredible in these playoffs, capping it off with a 47-point game. But unfortunately, that wasn't enough to lead us to the finals. And unless we win the title this year, I'm planning to let Anthony Edwards test free agency. But Ant finally got some help. I just noticed we added Len Bias to the roster. Of course, rest in peace to Len Bias. I'm really excited to have him on this team playing alongside Edwards. Finally, we got Ant some help. Season is wrapped. The Diesel wins MVP. Anthony Edwards, All-NBA second team as he averaged 27. We won 60 games though. Len Bias came in and averaged 20 a night. Round 1, we'll be taking on the Pacers. We beat them in 5. Wow, that was closer than I expected. Round 2, we got the Knicks. And we beat them in 5. All right, here's our rematch against Atlanta. Last time we got cooked. This time we're a lot better. Game 1 will go to the Hawks. They also win game 2. We'll take game 3 and 4. We also win game 5. Anthony Edwards is in the finals. And in the finals, we got Portland. Oh my gosh. Drexler, Sabonis, Olajuwon. We might be cooked here. Game 1 will go to us. They win game 2. We win game 3. They win game 4. So we're all tied up, headed into a pivotal game 5 here. We lost game 5. Let us get game 6, 2K. Please. Oh, we lost. And earlier, I said I was going to force Ant to test free agency if we lost again, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I think it might just be time for Ant to get a change of scenery. And man, teams are rolling out the red carpet for Ant. He's not even interested in the Sixers' big offer. It looks like he's got his eyes set on San Antonio. Anthony Edwards is a Spur. Now, who do they have over in San Antonio? Oh, man. I am so glad I made Ant enter free agency. He's going to play alongside a young Chris Webber and also an older Patrick Ewing. We've got Tony Kukoc as well. This team should be able to win a title. Another season in the books and another MVP for Shaquille. Anthony Edwards did not make All-NBA this year at all. Don't know what happened there, but the Spurs were good. Ant only averaged 20. I guess he just took a step back, shout out James Harden, in terms of scoring, playing alongside 2 elite bigs. Nonetheless, we had a great year as a team, winning 50 games. Round 1, we'll be taking on the Nuggets. We beat them in 5. Round 2, we got the Mavs. We sweep them. An easy path to the conference finals, where we'll be taking on Portland. This is the team that beat Ant in the finals. They don't have Sabonis anymore though, so they're definitely weaker, but we still get swept. Solid playoff effort from Ant, but the story of this video has been, no matter what Ant does in the postseason, he can never win a title. I'm hoping with Chris Webber continuing to improve, we'll have a chance to win a ring with this 1-2 punch. Season is wrapped. Oh no. No All-NBA again for Ant, and we missed the postseason. Maybe leaving Philadelphia wasn't a good idea after all. But the good news is Anthony Edwards could really turn into KD late in his career if he wanted to. He only has one more year left on his contract with the San Antonio Spurs, meaning that he could test free agency once again if things don't go better this season. Season is wrapped. Jason Kidd wins MVP. Ant back on All-NBA, scoring going up a little bit. He averaged 23 a night, and we only won 44 games. Now, Ant is set to hit free agency again, but I mean, we just made it out the first round. Maybe we can make some noise. Oh, hold on. We just made it out of the second round. Conference Finals, we got the T-Wolves, Karl Malone, and Jason Kidd. Game 1 will go to us. They win Game 2 and 3. And 4. We lost in 5. Great playoff showing from Edwards though, 28 a night. And now it's time for Ant's free agency decision. Is he going to leave San Antonio or will he return? Ant is gone. It looks like he's going to Phoenix now. Yep, Anthony Edwards is a Sun, which is kind of funny considering how he dropped him off in the playoffs this year in real life. And the Suns have a good team. Tim Hardaway, Antonio McDyess, Sam Cassell, Peja, that's a good squad. Another team where I think Ant should have the opportunity to contend. Another season in the books, D-Rob wins MVP. I think it just said Kobe was on the Celtics. We'll check that out in a second. Ant makes all defensive first. Has he been making that for a while? Oh yeah, he's been making all defense for a minute. I haven't been checking, I can't lie to y'all. He only averaged about 19 a game this year, but we won 61 games. We were elite. And yeah, Kobe is on the Celtics. This team is nuts, by the way. But Kobe on the Celtics is really weird. Anyway, let's get into the playoffs. Round 1, we got the Vancouver Grizzlies. We beat them in 4. Round 2, it's going to be the Clippers. We beat them in 5. Conference Finals, we got Denver. We're up 3-2, and we take care of them in 6 for a finals showdown against Kobe, Grant Hill, KG, and the Celtics. This is going to be tough. Game 1 of the series will go to Boston. They also win Game 2. Oh, we're about to get cooked. Kevin Garnett, Finals MVP, and another Finals loss for Anthony Edwards. 20 PPG in the playoffs is not going to cut it. We didn't even have a tough path to the Finals, but man, we ran into a brick wall once we saw the Boston Celtics. And now Anthony Edwards is starting to regress at 33 years old. Luckily, there are guys on this team progressing, but nonetheless, it'd be nice if Ant won a ring sooner rather than later. Another season in the books, J. Kidd wins MVP. Anthony Edwards still on all defense, but no All-NBA as he averages 21 a night. And this year, the East was low-key trash. We won 44 games, but got the 4 seed. In round 1, we'll be taking on the Sonics, and we lost. What happened, Ant? We made the finals last year, ended up losing in round 1 this year. Now, if Ant wanted to, he could leave the Suns. He's got 1 year left on his deal. Tim Hardaway's regressing. We just lost in the first round. We'll see if Ant decides to join a new team. KG wins MVP this year, and the Suns are back. I can't lie to y'all, we were hooping. 54 wins, we were the 1 seed. Round 1, it's going to be Sacramento. We get them out of there in 5. Round 2, we got Seattle. We're up 3-2, and we're headed to a Game 7 already. This is a solid Sonics team for sure, but they're not better than us. We cook them in Game 7. Edwards only 16 points. The old man can't hoop like he used to. Conference Finals, it's going to be the Lakers with D-Rob and Sabonis. Not a great team. They do have a good front court, but I think overall we're better. We're up 3-0. They win Game 4, but we beat them in 5. And in the NBA Finals, we got the Pacers. Oh, that's an insane starting 5. We might be cooked here. Game 1, we'll go to Indiana. We take Game 2. They win Game 3 and 4. We're going to win Game 5. Come on, give us Game 6. No, we lost again. The finals MVP, Vlade Divac, averaged 12 PPG, and we lost. This team won off the power of friendship. Are you kidding me? Solid playoff numbers for Ant, but another finals loss. This is getting ridiculous. Now, Edwards is set to hit free agency this summer. I feel like it wouldn't be too bad if he just returned to Phoenix, but he's going back to San Antonio? Is he really about to do that? He actually went back to the Spurs. What is Ant doing, bro? Oh, he's actually really smart. They've still got C. Webb, plus they've got a young Elton Brand. You've been on a lot of great teams in your career, Ant, but this is another chance for you to compete on a great squad. Please don't let me down again. Another season in the books. KG wins MVP. Old man Ant didn't even make all defense or anything. He averaged 18 a night, 46 wins for the Spurs. I expected better, I can't lie to y'all. We do make it out of round 1. Round 2, it's going to be the Mavs. Oh, okay. We're in the conference finals taking on the Clippers. Oh, they're led by Shaq. GG's, bro. The Diesel's about to get us up and out of here. Never mind, we're up 3-1. They win game 5, but we beat them in 6. We're back in the finals. Rematch against the Pacers. Don't lose again, please. Game 1 will go to Indiana. We win game 2 and 3 and 4. And 5, Anthony Edwards is finally a champion. Did he get carried by Chris Webber? Probably. Does that matter? I don't really care. I mean, he put up solid numbers in the playoffs. Shout out to Ant. I'm so glad he finally won a title. It only took him about 100 years and about 100 finals losses, but he did it. And I feel like we've got a good chance to repeat. Another season in the books, another MVP for Kevin Garnett, the big ticket. We won 56 games this year and averaged 19. And he says he's going to retire at the end of the year. The last dance for Anthony Edwards. And we might just lose in round 1. Yeah, we did. Thank goodness Ant got that one championship before he retired, because now his career has come to an end. I don't know why it says 18 years pro. It should be 19. But regardless, after 19 years pro, Anthony Edwards has left the game. He won 1 ring, made 18 All-Star teams, quite a few All-NBA teams, and some all-defensive teams. A great career for Edwards, but I have to say, I don't think he rivaled guys like Michael Jordan and Hakeem Olajuwon in terms of the accolades they were able to rack up. Nonetheless, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.